my channel. These are going to be some timeless messages for Cancer. So if you have Cancer placements in your chart, this message could be for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get into your messages with some oracle cards, and then I'll pull some tarot cards on the energy that we get. All right, let's see here. We got Capricorn. A lot of focus right now, Cancer. To be focused on or about a Capricorn energy. Let's see here. Sagittarius, getting something out into the world. Are you thinking about it at this time? What's happening for Cancer? Thank you so much for your likes, subscribes, comments, and shares. Don't forget to hit that like button. I genuinely appreciate genuine support of my channel. And if you'd like to check out previous readings, you'll find them under the live tab if you'd like a private reading from me. That information is in the description box. So let's get into it. Okay. Cancer, you're carrying a lot of diplomacy with your relationships at this time. You have a lot of awareness. Mercury, I think we're still in Mercury retrograde, so you could be having a lot of exchange of words right now with relationships, and you are exhibiting diplomacy because you have some kind of awareness. Okay, with the Mercury energy, with your words. Seventh house, getting a fair deal. So this is fairness, balance being restored. Cancer. Oh, here you are, Cancer. Oh. Okay, so this is the past. All right, Mercury retrograde, bringing up many words about the past or past relationships. This is also results from history. You slipped out there. You bring the energy of some kind of history about many words, fairness. You're carrying the balance of fairness. There is a sacrifice here, or there was, or there's confusion about this past with Neptune, bringing confusion and sacrifice. But now you are having the intuition to know what to protect here, the awareness. And that's where the diplomacy comes from. You're being asked to be diplomatic in this situation. Okay, for Cancer, what are these many words and relationships and the many thoughts from or about with Mercury for Cancer? The sixth house. All right, could be working on something a little at a time, or this has been done a little at a time, or you're being asked to. This balance being restored is taking place a little at a time. Serving has something to do with this, with a relationship. What is serving? What is the serving? Sixth house. Oh, Jupiter. It brings growth and expansion. Wow. So there's a positive. When you do something a little at a time, these many words a little at a time, be fair with yourself with your words here, because what you speak into, out there is out there. Do a little at a time, grow and expand a little at a time, and you're being supported by Jupiter there when you do that. Place the energy where it needs to go. Energy is fluid, and we've got Capricorn again coming out. The day-to-day of your serving of thoughts, relationships. How are they lessons or a blessing? I'm getting with the business, like do a little at a time with these words. Yeah, you're being asked to be diplomatic. Don't overdo something with words or thoughts right now. Wow, because it's the South Node. Why does it keep doing that? Let me fix this slide. So there, I think that'll help. Okay, reconsider, remember your goals here. Remember what goals were, the intention that was put in place of the goal that tried to be met here with the South Node. It didn't happen. Now is not the time to do, now is not the time to do. with Saturn and the South Node placing limits. Okay, so Saturn placing limits because you're needing to reconsider this energy and be realistic about it. With Saturn, excuse me, with Saturn, be concerned about this. What is the South Node energy for Cancer? What are we reconsidering? The North Node now. A path. Your diplomacy brings in the North Node, or this staying in, and when you do a little at a time, is keeping you in a good place. Venus, keeping you in a good place. So now is the time. Now is not the time to worry. Yeah, do not worry. Well, reconsider this worry, because now is not the time to worry. It's the time to do enjoy, cherish freedom from associations or with associations or your circle of friends, or attracting support, even to help with day-to-day things. There's a major change in your circle of friends as well. 8th house and 11th house. Major change in the circle of friends also. Shifting with many words or thoughts, or your thoughts. You're not having many words anymore. Let's see. Aquarius coming out after the North Node. Okay, your vision. Do not worry about this vision. Have faith. Okay. Do not worry about what's new and different. There's a hidden tendency coming out here that stirred up a situation. Large institutions overwhelming. Oh, okay. Well, also, do not worry about whatever hidden tendency or large institution here. It stirred up a situation because there's an inventing a new way, because this other way, I'm seeing it wasn't practical. It wasn't productive. Here there's some kind of, now there's resources to maintain because the situation was stirred up. That makes any sense. Now is the time. Here we have Saturn again. These are the limits or the cautions that were imposed by the South Node, or this business, or whatever was faulty about a business with Capricorn and South Node, but it shifted so fast. Some could have shifted real fast. Maturity, details. The details could have shifted something very quickly, or the details with the Virgo. Hang on a second. Details with Virgo lends some kind of caution. Sacrifice, confusion, that's a caution. But why? There's an acceptance needing to take place. This is about actions and sacrifice, and do what you must do. But there's a caution when you do what you must do. You have a maturity here to make a good choice. 3rd house with your ideas, or who or what is around you. There's limits imposed also about who or what is around you, because you're enjoying yourself. So basically, if it's not bringing a good experience into your life, you're taking a look at what confusion or limit was imposed because of who or what is around you. You're reconsidering who or what is around you, or remembering there's a short-term caution. Short-term caution. What is this? Oh, that's too many. What's this short-term caution? The moon? An illusion? Short-term caution? Power and status. Who or what is around you? Caution regarding becoming a person of power and status, or become a person of status. But it's, I guess, how it's your diplomacy here shines through. Your responsibility, your success shines through. But this power and status of who or what is around you could be opposing some kind of limit, or opposing, or you have an indecision with Scorpio. There's some kind of indecision about or with a person of power and status that is connected to, a large institution. Pisces, a leader connected to a large institution. So you're being asked to trust your psychic knowledge of this, about your resources, what you value, and your beliefs. What you believe. Let's see about what. About your growth, expansion, being positive in your acceptance. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Let's see what is happening here. I might revisit these cards. Really didn't want to do a very long reading today, but okay. Bless your heart. Cancer. Be gentle with yourself. Cancer at this time. Make time for self-care is in reverse. So you're being asked to make time for self-care. Stay strong in your faith because you're ready to love again. This is about progress, not perfection. It's about the journey, not the destination. Cancer. What is that noise? Self-confidence through God confidence. You got tiger eye. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. So this is confidence. What's happening to Cancer? Pause there. Sorry there. Oh, because you got an answered prayer. All right. Unikite. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. Well, so, you asked, you are receiving. Let yourself feel all of your emotions. A rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. Answered prayer and guidance. Just like trying to control something, I don't know who, whatever power and status here, trying to control a situation with give it to God in reverse, spiritual protection, reverse, multifaceted in reverse. It's, instead of trying to avoid your feelings, take a look at them. Stay strong in your faith in reverse. It's also challenging about beliefs, the different belief systems. So we've got Dolomite, and it is a positive outcome is dependent on a positive mindset. So your positive mindset is what brought in the answered prayer. Ready to love again, coming out. And that is, you've healed from the past enough to open up your heart to love. And if it's not those exact words, it's close enough. Okay. Now make time for self-care comes out. So when you do that, you shift your aura, you shift your focus. I think I said focus at the very beginning. What you focus on, you give energy to, and then that is what is supported. So give it to God in reverse again. So wherever there was also an ego play out in here, or wherever there were blockages around positive mindsets, you have authentic people showing up here with sodalite and natural beauty and authenticity with fluorite and gentleness. So it's about not trying to control the situation. Let something happen naturally here. Again, with your emotions and the guidance. Follow the guidance. Again, with clear quartz, Carnite clear quartz. Answered prayer about the guidance. Intuition was blocked here. You didn't trust your inner knowing about a situation at one time, about a purpose, and that could have been a lesson within your feelings. And whatever has shifted out. What's happening here for Cancer? Be gentle with yourself in reverse. Sensitivity. There's a sensitive energy that could be around you if this is not you. You're clearing your emotions here with clear quartz, and then you have Larimar with sensitivity. And so there's something very sensitive. You're being asked to be gentle because it is sensitive. Timing. Well, it doesn't say timing. Timing could be significant with this. Be gentle with yourself and emotions. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. This is about recovery. You answered prayers about recovery, or you had faith in a recovery. This is lackluster emotions. Okay, you're being asked to release, forgive here with faith and release things that lackluster or things that need to dull something for it to shine. Bless your heart. Ruby. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support. Okay, the guidance being asked, or you have learned how to be gentle with yourself. Wellness is in reverse. So you learned when you were not gentle with yourself, it did affect health or recovery or wellness in some type of way. Emotional healing was necessary. Physical attention here. Physical attention to your physical needs here. Easy does it is in reverse. So we weren't taking it easy or overdoing. So weren't taking it easy or overdoing something, have an effect. Stress. So you're being asked to reduce stress with watermelon swirling. Stress reduction. De-stress your mind. And let me wait a minute here. It's hard to see that. Oh, excuse me. Distress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and recover. Revive. Sorry, that's the other card was recover. That's revive. That was hard to see. Sensitive emotions. Okay, again with the sensitivity, dulling, power, your divine power, life lesson, deep emotional healing. Cancer. Unnecessary worries. Okay, this was some kind of unnecessary worry on top of these sensitive emotions, which increased them. It had to do with you learning your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. There's a diamond here. Diamond in the rough type of energy, or it's multifaceted, or you're multifaceted, many facets to that diamond. Shining. Naturally shining. A diamond is precious, and it doesn't matter how many facets a diamond has, it's still precious. We got heightened. Now the heightened intuition comes in. Okay, so when you trust your inner knowing, you don't have unnecessary worries. Is what I'm getting from this. This is trusting your inner knowing with Moonstone. We just had that eclipse, and yeah, this was all about control issues. Wow, control issues and double control issues here. Over ready to love again. We've got purifying and detoxifying in reverse. Progress, not perfection in reverse. Revealing your true self in reverse. Okay, there was some kind of an illusion of worry about emotions. Sensitive emotions around control issues behind it. deep emotional healing. Life lesson. Well, okay, so this negative reoccurring pattern that was occurring, should I say, has to do with, or it's tied to a deep emotional healing. And it's about your heart being healed and ready to love again with azurite, moonstone, citrine, ruby, and peridot, jade, and all this is in reverse. So whatever was taxing on your energy, here we have balancing masculine, feminine energies. It's about learning the lesson and what you're focusing on, what you choose to focus on, knowing you have a choice here. Cancer. Let's see what else wants to come out for you. Cancer. This time, take responsibility for your actions. Okay. I don't think that needs clarifying. I think that should be clear. Have an attitude of gratitude. Shifting the energy, that positive focus of that Jupiter energy that coming up, growth, expansion in a different mindset without with the answered prayer, with a solution. Yes. Forgive yourself and reverse this energy had to do with forgiveness, with this deep emotional healing, forgiving yourself. Or somebody is asking for forgiveness. Live your bliss in reverse. It was affecting abundance, blissful experiences, or this was all an emotional response or emotional sensitive emotions or control issues due to abundance, not of or a feeling of lack here. Feeling of lack about so here. Take responsibility for your actions where lack is in your life, because your mindset, what you focus on, is your responsibility. Let's see, Cancer. Journey within. Don't be fearful to journey within. Trust your intuition in reverse. There's something within you to take a look at. Follow the golden rule in reverse. Actions that weren't considering others. Or this power and status behind here with who or what is around you. There's hidden tendencies as well. Hidden tendencies of short-term success, but it didn't consider others at the time. What's happening here? You're here for a reason in reverse. Okay, that just tells me you learn the lesson. It's because it's attached or associated with the forgiveness here. Journey within. Solo journey here. Give without expectation. There was an expectation of power or status over here, or somebody had an expectation attached to you if you didn't have one. Focus on the positive. Being asked to focus on the positive. There's that candle. One candle can light many candles. To follow the golden rule. So something is being illuminated about this. Do unto others. Be of service in reverse. Actions, again, not considering others. It wasn't a service. It was a lesson. It wasn't a book. There was something to learn, a lesson and blessing. Now to trust your intuition comes upright with learn from your mistakes. So when you trust your intuition, there's that candle again. It's lit. When you journey within, kindness counts as in reverse. Abundance is your right in reverse. Something was lacking here and forceful with kindness counts in reverse, or somebody made a mistake and mistook kindness for weakness, or you learned something about going within and not listening to those around you with this trust your intuition that was not of a positive Or here I see responsibility. Was fearful. Love is your energy in reverse. Oh, look, it's wanting to dance there. Again, gratitude. Not fearing not having enough. Because when love is your energy and you have attitude of gratitude, you know that is a feeling of having enough. When it's the opposite, it's somewhere to look within. Another message. That's too many for Cancer. And then I'll look at the love. It's just based upon ego. You were being asked, or this is something you let go of the ego about. Fear-based. About a mistake, about this follow the golden rule in reverse, this service in reverse, and worry about it. So when you take responsibility for your actions, then this no need to worry. It was the ego that was worrying or something. Yeah, it was blocking some kind of joy. So you release the worry and you get to let flow with some joy there. Let go of the ego and joy comes in. There's an illusion. So there was an illusion, death is an illusion, or there was some kind of death and rebirth experience when you possess self-confidence. And it was also possessing the self-confidence to shatter your own illusions here as well. Be yourself in reverse about yourself. Forgive yourself, be yourself, or where you wasn't yourself. It's time to learn from your mistakes and carry on. Live your bliss in reverse. So whatever's not blissful is trying to teach you something unkind. So gratitude, follow the golden rule in reverse. And jealous, worry, fear. Okay. Checking for Cancer and love. I'll take a look at the love, and then I'm going to go into the tarot here. Finances and career is in reverse. Financial issues are a factor. When it's upright, it's no longer a factor. Financial issues. Right. So you release that worry about, or you found that, found a key. Found the key? I don't know. Forgiving and learning. The key was to forgive and learn. I mean, that's a good key. As you release and heal the past, with the past coming up again, you experience more love in the present. So that's what that is about. Cancer in love. Not ready to love again. They're coming out. So it's just blockages in love, which carries over to abundance here. Soulmate in reverse. Love yourself first in reverse. Okay, so you're going to experience that you had a lesson with, you can call it karmic or not. It just doesn't matter. The energy was a lesson. Love yourself first in reverse. You can label it whatever you want. Labeling is how we try to convey messages sometimes, but it also can limit. So I try not to limit. And so this is not your soulmate. You needed to love yourself first. This is the message. I want to make sure I get the Cancer. Stay optimistic. Being asked to stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so where there wasn't, there will be in love. For yourself first. You're being asked to free yourself, or you did free yourself, or this freeing yourself, and somebody else might be having a hard time freeing themselves. Excuse me, the soulmate, that in reverse. Wedding in reverse. An ex, or just someone you had a very close relationship with that you no longer do. Now there is attraction, so you're beginning to see the beauty in things, stopping to smell the roses. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, and when you stay optimistic, overcoming this wedding that is not in alignment, a reconciliation in reverse, not reconciling from within with a lesson. You're still in attraction, having the energy of attitude of gratitude. There's deception coming in reverse. Okay, so there's this deception attached to the soulmate energy. So you're in the wedding. X. So I don't know what this. You deserve love. It's about love, about deserving. Okay, well, that was something to take a look at within yourself. You know, you're going to attract what you deserve. Anyway, but what was deceptive about this? Getting to know, maybe you didn't know them real well. Or you thought, you learned as you went. Deception, codependency. The tendency, the hidden tendency to be, it's like codependent, but not want to be seen about it, not wanting to be seen as codependent. This is about, it could be addictions as well, hiding addictions or hiding things like that. Passion. Allow your heart to sing with joy, with attraction. That is stopping to smell the roses. Well, these individuals here are not paying attention to, this is a focus on another person. For yourself in reverse is X, attached to the deception, codependency, true love in reverse, honeymoon in reverse. It wasn't a honeymoon. You could have had children here. Children are a factor. Letting go of control issues. What's this happening for Cancer? Forgiving and learning. Wow, this deception or wherever, that golden rule or whatever energy that was participated in that didn't treat others as they would like to be treated. Forgiving and learning as you release the past and you experience more love in the present moment. Retreat, be taking a trip or retreating, being asked to disconnect from the world. And when you disconnect, this might be when you find an attraction or a passion in alignment with that. Oh, religious factors coming out with forgiving and learning. So you could be seeking guidance on how to forgive and learn from a religious factor, or this is an actual interference, a difference that couldn't be resolved. Possibly there might have been a difference in religions that could not be resolved because it's a factor. Or you're attracting someone with a religious factor very soon when you call in your soulmate. I see this upright as forgiving and learning, different belief system or beliefs that were holding you back, systems holding you back, unrequited love holding you back. Okay. Whatever was holding you back is being shown to you for a reason, not to continue to be held back, but to see how to grow and expand from it. Devil in reverse, release an attachment, attached to the devil energy, that codependency that was coming out of this fear of loving again after overcoming, or it's time to overcome this past issue. Something looked like King of Cups. Here you are. But what's that? All around you is some disarray here with the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is coming in from behind you. Something going to catch you off guard here. It's going to catch you off guard. It's about the past, or this information or this energy that's coming in very quickly that you're not possibly expecting. Six of Cups in reverse, taking off. Somebody has a rose-colored view of this path or why something didn't work out with the Fool in reverse, or why there was no beginning here, or no new beginning, why there wasn't a new beginning with the Fool. I know this is all cards of blockages around the past, though. It wasn't supposed to like continue. Wheel of Fortune. It was draining. King of Pentacles in reverse. Something wasn't fair or diplomatic. The sun. Now the sun comes out. Happiness being restored. Energy being restored. Temperance. Healing being restored. Sagittarius energy. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so whatever is not meant to go forward, it's so obvious. It's not moving. This Knight is not moving or unhealed. Let's see. Three of Pentacles. There's energy of Fool and Rape. Oh, you're watching this. Healed. You're a healed individual. Observing. Well, you're watching. It's just being asked to observe this situation with the Three of Pentacles. Fool in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This was short term, possibly, but it's blocked because of a group of who or what is around you, power and status is being affected, or status is being affected. Star in reverse, status is being affected. Wow. Two of Cups in reverse. Relationships are being affected. So the status and relationships, your relationship was carried a lot of burdens. It was hard to trust your inner knowing here with the situation. Now the sun, sun is restoring, shining on everything. So the healed energy of the temperance, the moderate, tempered discipline actions that are energy that you're in, the healed parts of you. The sun is healing those parts of you. And it's also, we have Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo specifically here. Worrisome energy. Was worried about not being seen because they're trying to be seen here. It's unnatural. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That's also a beginning that's somebody, a beginning that is not plentiful because of what? Their own. Somebody's off balance with the High Priestess. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Worrisome. She's like, oh, deceptive, worrisome. Ten of Pentacles. Money. Traditions. The sun. Masculine energy. It's also completing cycles. Here you are. You're in the sun energy. The sun is right shining on you. And then you have that Six of Cups again. This past, that is, the messages aren't coming through because they're in hangman mode. Being asked to see something from a higher perspective, but it's based upon judgment. Somebody couldn't take a higher road here. Knight of Wands in reverse, Judgment in reverse. Judgment upright is, answering the call or, following some kind of guidance. And here we have Virgo, competition. No longer being able to do some kind of petty competitions of emotions. What is this? Nine of Cups in reverse, a petty competition of emotions. Yep. Star in reverse now is disappointment here. 10 cups are here. Or sorry, just more than 10. How many is that? 14. 14 cups are now in reverse. You had the strength to overcome, or this Leo, or this masculine, this, what is it, nurturing, a masculine matureness, nurturing, observing this with strength. Wow, and the Queen of Cups upright. You're very balanced. Or two people are coming in that are very balanced. What is this Nine of Cups in reverse? Oh, Ace of Cups in reverse. That's 10 cups in reverse right here. Okay, so the Nine of Cups in reverse leads to a new beginning that is disappointing or emotionally disappointing in some type of way because it's already been a lesson. Here, we've got Ace of Wands, passion, Three of Cups, other people's passions coming up here, power or status. Do something for power or status. Wow. Three of Pentacles upright. The collaboration or working together, then you moving away from it, and then all this celebrating. What's all this celebrating with the Three of Cups? Or Five of Cups, now they're on the ground. People you used to celebrate with maybe, or energy that was celebratory at one time, but for the different reasons than you thought. I don't want to say the wrong reasons. It's right for them, I guess. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Looking at the potential here, a loss. Emperor, Ten of Cups. There could be an Aries. Masculine energy. There's an Aries here, or you're stepping it up, or the Ten of Cups and the Emperor stepping it up, overcoming lack or loss issues, focusing on what you are providing for yourself here. You're not concerning yourself here. The Queen of Swords, setting up boundaries. Wow. These are emotional boundaries, thought boundaries. Patterns and thoughts that don't have a best interest for you. So you're releasing those. Putting up your sword to this. Excuse me. Page of Cups in reverse. Queen of Wands, death, transformation, rebirth, passion. Passion is to release, set up boundaries. Okay, I'm going to get the other deck here. See what wants to come out. The sun. The sun wants to come out. Oh. Also word. Oh my gosh. Okay. You got the sun, the happiness again. Could be very sunny where you are right now. Page of Cups in reverse. Nine of Coins. Okay, some kind of. Maybe he's hoping that you'll give to them here. You got it, or this is you becoming free, recognizing what is not for you with the Page of Cups in reverse, or this is not something you want to focus on. You're focusing on your freedom or your self-reliance. You've already moved away from some kind of burden that is energetically there. 10 wands, or more than one burden, 10 of them at least. Magician in reverse. Four of Wands. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Fool in reverse. Saw that Fool. And the Sun. It's all being illuminated. Why these finances or these traditions or these resources aren't being restored. There was a Magician in reverse. Somebody didn't feel like they had the tools to manifest stability, or this is stability, or this is marriage, or this is keeping a foundation, or this is a foundation that, or community, or support, or this is something good, or a marriage, or this is loss of Ace of Cups in reverse. Wait a minute. There's the King of Swords upright. Yeah, you're balancing your words and your thoughts, which help out balance your decisions and your actions. So, Five of Cups I'll keep because it came out upright. Okay, so here's 3 cups. These are, oh wow. So it's like interesting. You got these 3 cups over here, and these 2, they're still behind you. Oh, and you're just going to check that out. Okay, focusing on what didn't work. So it's like focusing on, time to focus on what does work, or is what you could be grateful for. Ace of Coins, because you have that answered prayer, that blessing that was coming in from the energy that we picked up earlier. So, and overcoming any loss or emotional imbalances. 8 of Coins in reverse, about hard work, focus. 10 of Wands, burdens. What eight of Pentacles upright is hard work and focus, and it's enjoyment of what you're doing. This is not enjoyment of what you're doing, or no longer putting energy into things that you create to actually have to do the work to let go of. If you just didn't create it to the first place, but then you wouldn't have learned the lesson. And okay, all that. King of Wands in reverse. Could be an Aries energy, and there's fire sign energy here affecting, or is now attached to these burdens. Somebody might have been delegating. What is this? High Priestess is upright. This is also being able to pass down the knowledge, or know what needs to be said or when to say it. High Priestess upright with this foundation. This is, so if you've learned in the past, if you overshared in the past, the High Priestess asks you to use your intuitive knowledge, because that's where your answer is. 6 of Cups in reverse about this past situation that was lingering. It's not like returning or going back. 8 of Wands in reverse, or it's no longer manifesting this way. Page of Coins. Ace of Coins. Wow. Yeah, it's no longer going that way because you had the ability to learn, or the Page of Coins, Princess of Coins. You studied something, learned something. Ace of Coins. Now there's support, or there is a financial backing you can trust, or a person. Star in reverse. Now that came up before. Knight of Cups, Tower. There's somebody, again, that energy's coming in with the Knight of Cups, Star. You're not focusing on what you don't want. I mean, if something comes in as a knight in shining armor with a cup, but you're going to take a look or observe this energy before you accept an offer. The Sun. Wow, because you have a better offer. You might have 2 offers to choose from. Queen of Cups in reverse. So, yeah, something got you emotionally off balance, or there was an emotional attachment. King of Swords. Chariot, Hermit, Virgo, Cancer, air sign. Let me see here. You're being asked to take a look at the source of the information. Sense. Strength in reverse. Yeah, look at the source. So, the backing. Somebody has a backing that is not forthright or something. Judgment. Death in reverse. Empress in reverse. World in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, yeah. That's all coming from the Knight of Cups. Ten of Cups in reverse. Wow. Okay. So whatever Ten of Cups in reverse, Strength in reverse, it's losing the backing, it's losing the source, or the source doesn't have the emotional endurance. The Fool in reverse with a decision, or now somebody needs to have the emotional endurance to have a better understanding of why their beginning is going to be an Ace of Cups in reverse. So they get a better understanding of that. Queen of Wands, Five of Wands, whoever was competing or keeps bringing offers. Stubborn, something could be stubborn, the energy of stubbornness. Oh, couple of feminine energies here. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, and Queen of Wands, all right here with their energy. Okay, it's not moving forward. Fools in reverse. That's it. What's some advice? Number 8. You heal by releasing, not suppressing. Okay, I'm going to finish this up. I don't know what time it is. Okay, 14. Forgiveness will set you free. Again, with the forgiveness. Lessons in that forgiveness. The forgiveness is for you. The universe rewards motion. Taking action at this time when you're guided to do so. And number 9, completions. Number 10, you're out of the woods. You made it through. Oh, Cancer. Oh, you cannot. This is always I keep do that every time with this card. Maybe one day I won't begin reading another card when I see it, and then I look at it and go, "That's not what it says." You can make it through. Your higher self is always guiding you. You're out of the woods. Now you have your higher self here. And the universe rewards motion of your higher self, or the thought motion. If it's not physical motion, it's just your genuine state of being. What is has no bearing on what will be. So what's happening now isn't going to have all that much effect on the future when you release this, because there's a whole world of things to explore, should I say. Number 18, also in number 9, your purpose is personal expansion. I just said things to explore, personal expansion, personal growth, higher self, learning and forgiving. Moving in that direction, it's about the steps, not how big they are. Then you have the Midas touch. And I hope that the light didn't mess with the video too much, but I don't know, maybe it did. Anyway, it says things are working out in your favor. Okay, so this is all beautiful. Everything you touch turns to gold. Couple more for Cancer here. Oh, guard your energy. You need us to guard your energy. There's a full moon. And that wolf spirit. Living light energy, see the beauty and life. You are doing that. Actually, you're like stopping and smelling the roses. And not everybody can do that. Let's see. Sacred divinity. There are two paths ahead. Number 3, number 30 could be significant. Kundalini. Kundalini rising. You ignite your passion for life. Okay, you could be experiencing Kundalini energy, sacred energy, sacred life force energy with all that sun that came out for you. And this energy, all sorts of energies happening. What is this 2 paths? Reclaim your mind. Eternal union. Wow. Okay. New love is forming, a sacred higher self, higher path of love, connection, contract, whatever you want to call it. Awakened spirit, because you had a desire to change and you voiced your concern and it was heard. Your purpose is personal expansion. New directions, between worlds. Lead the way. Wow. Your choice. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks a lot. See you next time.